Hello. I do not know what to talk about. I don't even know what this video is. It's gonna be titled, I guess, Late Night Talk or something like that, because it's a late night talk. And I'm not drinking coffee because that would be stupid, because it is 2 in the morning right now. And yeah, this is about how my nights go every single night. It's not that I don't want to go to sleep, it's just that I can go to sleep, but like, my mind races. So, like, my body is tired, my mind is tired, but at the same time of my mind being tired, it's too focused on staying awake to go to sleep. Also, I think if I hydrate myself, I might wake up for a little bit, and then I'll get tired. Because that tends how it goes. That tends to be how it goes. So, yeah. So, I guess one thing I can talk about for this video purpose is 2018. I know I hit a little bit on it in the other video, but you know, just to hit it up again, it's a big year for me. Like I said in the other video, I'm turning into an adult this year, which I think I am not prepared for. It's gonna be hard to transition from, which I'm starting now, so I can try to get that fully covered by the time I do turn 18. Although I'll still be in school and stuff like that, but so I won't be an adult per se until I move out of the house and live on my own and stuff. But I'm just like trying to put my mind in that set right now, so that whenever I do that, then I'll be prepared. Because I think if I don't start now, it's going to be very hard when I do start being a full adult to get my mindset right. So, because it's a big transition from I'm a teenager, I can stay up till 2 in the morning making a stupid YouTube video. That was stupid. I don't know why I flipped in front of the camera. Making a stupid YouTube video that like only probably 10 people will see in this month, maybe less. And those are just family, maybe 1, 2 friends. And being dumb and having the ability to be dumb without too many repercussions. And I've heard it can be the same when you're an adult, but it's way more risky, and I do not want to deal with that. So, I'm not even talking about bad stuff. I'm just talking about it's risky to be stupid still. If you're stupid, you can go into debt, and if you go into debt, you can regret it your whole life. If you make the wrong career choice, then you could do what I'm doing right now with high school and have to catch up on what you want to be doing for the rest of your life. And that's why I'm trying to get high school done. I want to go to a school with the trade built into it, which is what I'm looking at right now, because I want to go straight from high school into a job. I do not want to waste any time, because I know my first job, I want to get into auto mechanics, so I can, auto mechanics or electrician. I haven't made up my mind quite yet. At first it was like hardcore electrician thought process, but now I'm thinking more auto mechanic, because I can do auto mechanics anywhere, and electrician, I mean, I'm not gonna really need it that as much as auto mechanics after work. I'm just kind of trying to figure out like which in life situation would be more beneficial. But yeah, so but I don't think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, you know. I mean, yeah, maybe the first 10 years of my life, maybe the first 15 years of my life, maybe even the first 20 years of my life, I'll be doing that. Build up a good system. Even what I mean by not doing that the rest of my life, I don't mean I won't be an auto mechanic the rest of my life or an electrician the rest of my life. I mean a specific I'm working for someone type of job. Just I've lost my train of thought, except for the part of I don't want that specific just I'm working for someone. I want to be my own boss. But I have a long ways to go because I have no clue what it means to have a lot of responsibility. I used to, like right now I am like terrible at being responsible. Terrible at being responsible. And that is what I'm trying to figure out, is how do you be responsible without like losing track of it. Like, because I can be responsible for like a day or two, but you know, after that it kind of goes really south and I lose track. Like, for instance, 2018, one of my things is I want to start waking up earlier and going to bed earlier. Just because that's what a lot of successful people do nowadays, and that's my end goal, is to be successful. And here I am making a YouTube video at 2 in the morning. Hydrate. So yeah, I'm not very responsible. But I will say, my aunt has like these 2 cats, right? And this is going to the responsibility. I just need to give you a little bit background on why I would do it. I don't have to, but it just makes it more entertaining, so, and I've got time, so. She's got these 2 cats, and I do not hate these cats, although I have said I hate the cats. I don't hate the cats. I hate how poor their hygiene is, which is not their fault because they don't really know how to give themselves a bath or anything. But one of them has a pretty bad skin condition, I think. Like, it's scabby and stuff like that, and it's not... the cat looks really, really thin. And it's kind of scary, and I feel bad for that cat. And then the other one sheds like crazy. Like, really crazy. Like, you pet him on his, like, on the top of his head. You just do this. Just that. And, like, you'll have, like, 5 or 6 hairs on your hand. Just from that. Not even that hard. All you have to do is just, you know, scratch. Pet. Whatever. You'll get hair on your hand. So, back to the point of responsibility, why I said that. They have really poor hygiene, and so one of the main things I guess I'm going to start off with this year is giving them hygiene and the proper bathing, proper food to keep their skin and their overall health good. Bathing them, letting them play. I'm also going to make sure they don't get into the stuff that's probably not good for them in the house that they probably get into right now, because that's probably not good either. Or at least not make sure, but at least try to get them to. Also, I heard that you're supposed to have a kitty litter box for each cat, and then plus one, which I don't think the plus one is very necessary. So I won't do that unless I've... Anyways, point is, I'm gonna try to take care of them, and in order to do that, I have to get money. Which I have 2 options for money here. Well, I have 3. 2 of which I don't have to work for, which I don't like, which is my aunt, which already provides clothes and food for me most of the time. Always clothes, but some of the time food. I can get it other ways, which is the other one, which is my grandpa. And he's very lenient on the money giving. I think one time I went and bought a $5 burger. He handed me a 20 and let me keep the change. And he does that pretty much every time. Not that big of cash back, but he doesn't hold on to money that much because he gets paid decent, I guess, for his situation and stuff, his job, and I don't know how he gets paid. I don't know, but somehow he gets paid, and apparently it's enough to where he can just give people the cash back. So yeah, so those are my only 2 ways of getting money without working. But even if I excluded the fact that I didn't like getting money without earning it, is they probably won't have enough money to take care of the cats, because you gotta buy litter, you gotta buy food, you gotta buy the proper soaps for certain types of cleaning. I'm talking about that cat with the scabbing issue. I might have to buy like certain soaps. Then you got the medical side. I'm gonna have to take it to a vet or something like that. And then I'm gonna have to bathe them every day, which takes time and effort, and make sure they have toys to play with. And I mean, right now it's just, I'm here all the time, they're here all the time, and my aunt's working or hanging out with people. So it's just me and the cats all by ourselves every day, all day. And we don't hang out. And that's because of their hygiene. And I think that's what's hindering me from hanging out with the cats and petting them. Because I've pet them before, but I didn't do it for long because it's nasty getting fur and stuff all over me. And the real reason why, I didn't really care before. I kind of cared. I was like, oh, this is sad. They don't really have a choice. But the main reason on why I started wanting to take care of them is, well, there's 2 reasons. One main reason is because, I'm going through the same thing, except I have available food. I can feed myself, I can bathe myself, I can do all this. The alone part, we're both together on. The other stuff, as far as hygiene and proper nutrition and health, I can do that by myself. They cannot. And I feel them in that aspect. That sucks. And I know how it feels to not be able to clean certain things, like your body and stuff like that. And I know what it's like to not have total control over being able to do certain stuff as far as hygiene goes. That's a long story, and I will probably never let that out in public, that's probably all the information I will ever say about that. Unless you know me personally, which you probably won't, because I probably won't get anywhere with YouTube. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, hygiene. And then the second part is that, like, I used to eat in the living room. Now I got this TV tray that I brought in my room with this chair. You can't see it. With this chair and stuff, and now I just eat in my room. But I used to eat in the living room, and I would always, like, I'd kind of, like, not, like, I would threaten the cats, basically. I wouldn't do anything ever. I wouldn't hit them or anything, but I'd just, like, hey, go away. Like, I just raised my hand. And I didn't think it was that, scary or anything, but I didn't think, just doing this and saying, hey, bro, go away from my food. Like, I'm trying to eat and you're going to make it not edible with all your fur and crap and nasty stuff. And, but today I started thinking maybe I should take care of these cats. But then I went to go pet the one with the scabs. And the thing, like, the white cat will pretty much, I mean, she'll just come up to me and let me pet her, or him. I don't remember which is which. But it'll just let me pet it, and it's nice whenever I'm not worried about the fur. And I only do it for 5 seconds. The scabbed cat, on the other hand, will not let me touch it at all. Well, I mean, yeah, I will, but it's, like, very, very hesitant. And if I get to touch it, I'm lucky. And I'm trying to, I don't know. I think I was a little too harsh on the get away from my food thing. Plus, at the time, I was kind of, like, really mad at the cats in the beginning because they kept getting around my food. Even though I kept doing that, they would get around my food, so I kind of treated them a little worse, like, not physically or threateningly, but I was just like, God dang, I hate these cats. Like, I would just talk bad to them, and sometimes I'd yell at them, because I'm crazy and alone. So, yeah. But I would just yell at them, not crazy and alone like I'm going crazy, but just like I was mad and didn't really have anyone to tell about, so I just talked to the cat. Yeah, that sounds a little weird, but I did it, and I'm gonna stick by it, even though it's weird. But yeah, so I completely forgot my train of thought. I think it's time to go to bed. Plus, this video is almost 20 minutes long, and that's a little bit long. I'm trying to keep these short, but I don't want to edit, because I always take my videos first take. I don't edit or do retakes. I just, like right now, I literally am in my underwear and house slip-on slider things. I don't know what you would call them. I was actually not wearing sliders or this shirt right here. I put them on so I could do this. Because, why did I say that? Yeah, it's time to go to bed. I am losing all my memory. Bed, yeah. So, I will see you guys next time. I don't really know what to say about the title. I don't know what this will be called. I guess just late night talk, or I'll mention something about my cats in the title, or my aunt's cats in the title. I don't know, late night talk, being responsible, cat lover, something like that. I don't remember what I'm saying. Anyways, I need to go to bed, so I'll see you guys next time. So with that, good night.